Devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary. The most important event in history is the incarnation of the Son of God in the most pure womb of the Virgin Mary, becoming man so as to dwell among us and to save us from sin. The Virgin Mary is therefore Mother of God, but she is also our mother, the mother of all men, especially of Christians. At Calvary, Jesus gave her to us as mother. Just before dying, seeing his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing near her, he said to his mother, "Woman, this is your son. This is your mother." And rightly, the Church never ceases to encourage her children to have a tender and filial devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary. This final lesson in our course of catechesis aims at increasing our devotion to the Virgin Mary. May we always turn to Mary, asking her to help us become good children and faithful followers of her Son, Jesus Christ. The Virgin Mary is our mother. The Virgin Mary holds the first place among angels and saints in heaven because she is the mother of Jesus, our Redeemer. But since Jesus is our brother, she is also our mother. When Jesus was dying for us on the cross, he gave her to us in the person of John. "This is your mother." After her assumption into heaven, she intercedes for all of us as a good mother. Christians venerate Mary in a special way. As John cared for Mary after the ascension of Jesus into heaven, as good sons we have to love and venerate Mary. That is what Christians have done throughout the centuries, and all the saints have had a special devotion to Our Lady. From this devotion, so many ways to honor her have emerged. We should know and practice these devotions to show our affection for our Heavenly Mother. Marian Devotions. Praying to Our Lady when getting up and going to bed. All mothers enjoy being greeted in the morning and last thing at night. The Virgin Mary, our mother, also enjoys it. We can do it saying 3 Hail Marys or some other prayer. Venerating her images. In churches, streets, crossroads, homes, Christians have placed paintings and statues of Our Lady to remind us of her and to turn to her. Each time we see these images, we could say an aspiration to her. The Angelus and the Regina Caeli. Many Christians are used to saying the Angelus at noon every day and the Regina Caeli during Easter. With these prayers, we remind Our Lady of important moments in her life, like the incarnation and the resurrection of her Son Jesus. The Holy Rosary, the Hail Mary, is repeated while meditating the mysteries of our redemption. The Holy Rosary is an old, deeply rooted Christian tradition that is ardently recommended by the Church. The Holy Rosary helps us love Our Lady more, and we know that this devotion is pleasing to her. The month of May. In May, the Church wishes to honor Our Lady in a special way. Altars are adorned with flowers, and a particular token of affection can be shown her every day. The Scapular of Mount Carmel. Our Lady promised St. Simon Stock in the 13th century that those who die wearing her scapular would not be condemned. Wearing the scapular reminds us of Our Lady and helps us to turn to her at all times. Saturday, dedicated to Our Lady. The Church has set aside Saturday as a day to honor Our Lady. On this day, besides living better the usual Marian devotions, the Hail Holy Queen could be sung or recited. Visits to a Marian shrine. At any time, but especially in the month of May, Christians visit shrines and images of Our Lady to honor her and to increase their devotion to her. We can recite the Rosary on our way there with a spirit of recollection and sacrifice. Feasts of Our Lady. Throughout the year, the Church celebrates with joy the feasts of Our Lady. We should also unite ourselves to the joy of these celebrations. The main feasts are January the 1st, Mary the Mother of God; February the 2nd, the Purification of Our Lady, the Presentation of the Lord; March the 25th, the Annunciation; August the 15th, the Assumption of Our Lady; September 8th, the Birth of Our Lady; December 8th, the Immaculate Conception; and December 12th, Our Lady of Guadalupe. To grow always in devotion to Our Lady. The life of a Christian is a way to God. From God we come, and to God we go. Our Lady accompanies us, protecting and helping us. We increase our love for her by treating her with affection, offering up things to her, turning to her powerful intercession with more confidence, practicing the recommended devotions. Our love for Our Lady should be deep and constant, and continuously grow. Resolutions for Christian life. Take up one of the Marian devotions mentioned above and practice it with affection and perseverance. Go back over traditional prayers to Our Lady that you have learned or heard about.